My last arrest, I knew I couldn't live life the way I was. I'm a 3 strikes candidate, so I had to change something or I was going to spend the rest of my life in prison. My name is Michael Pepper. I was raised by loving parents. They did not take me to church. The only exposure I had to church is when I'd go to my grandmother's house or when the neighbors would take me. So I grew up kind of in a wild type situation. My dad was a contractor and I went to work with him most days when I wasn't in school. All summer I was there. So I learned to kind of do what I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, and if nobody liked it, oh well, it was where it went. When I was 25, before that I got into drugs and alcohol. I had a methamphetamine habit that cost me 6.5 years in a 9-year span of my life to be, I was locked up in either county jail or state prison in that time. The last time through, I spent 39 months in state prison. Moved out, paroled, moved out. I paroled from prison. I look back now and thought I had things and thought I had life figured out before, but now I look back and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just kind of running berserk. Every time I'd get locked up, I'd pick up a Bible, I'd grab a daily bread, I would go to church service, and then when I would get released, I would put my Bible on a stack outside the gate by everybody else's Bibles that they'd leave on the way out. I had a grandmother, prayed for me all my life. If it wasn't for her praying and other friends of mine's mothers praying for us when we were growing up, I don't know what our lives would have been like. And my grandmother had told me a long time ago that, just let go, let God lead your life, and that was a turning point in my life, was my last arrest. I just knew that I couldn't go on the way I was. I had this real bad problem. Every time I used drugs, I'd break out in handcuffs. So I just got to that point in my life where it was either go full bore the wrong way or turn around and follow God, follow the Bible. And that was a turning point there. About August 4th, 1994. No, wait, let's see. About 1994 was when I finally decided that I had had enough and that I needed to change my life. Met my wife. We've been married now for 12 years. Now I have a house, kids that love me most of the time, 6 grandchildren, a good job, and a church family here that just loves me no matter what has gone on in my life. October 13th was 17 years out of prison for me, and following Christ ever since. I ride with the Christian Motorcycle Club. We go out and minister to the biker world, which is quite an experience at times. We go into dark places to bring the light. Everybody's worth saving. I know that now. I look back and I know one time I didn't think I was worth saving. When I started coming here, I knew it was a good place because it was a big commercial building with a strong roof. The roof will cave in if I show up place, but anybody can turn their life around and come to God and come to Jesus Christ and learn to live a life without the things that drag us down.